Hello, I'd like to introduce James Field. James is a 17-year-old high school student from Miami, Florida. James is somebody I've been working with for the past 5 years. He's a student, a friend of mine. And I just wanted to go over a couple of things in his swing and just tell you a little bit about James. As I play this, I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. James has put in a lot of time and energy into the game of golf, and he has such a passion for it that continues to astound me. So he's always just a pleasure to work with. Since I've been working with him, we've been working from the beginning trying just to get his basics really good. His grip, his setup, his routine, and in the last couple years we just kind of really been fine-tuning the swing. And as you watch his swing is swinging on plane really well. What he fights a little bit is he tends to overswing, and that's what we've been working on a little bit in the past year and a half or so, trying just to time up his arms with his body. But when he gets it going, he moves the ball and is very accurate. We're going at that palm tree, and you can see how that ball is just starting right on line. So, that's a benefit of having somebody like James on a team. His fundamentals are sound, and he works on his swing, and he knows what to work on and when things go bad. And he has me to rely on if he ever needs any help with his golf swing. Here's a face-on view of James. He's swinging a 5-iron here. And, like I said, his mechanics are getting really good. He's getting stronger. He needs to, we're trying to get him into some strength and stretching programs. I think that's just part of the growing phase. But really starting to move his body well. I'd like to try to see him, again, like I said, just try to sync up his arms with his body just a touch more. But other than that, I'm very pleased with where he's at in his golf swing right now. The next year and a half, we're going to be spending a lot more time on the scoring and the course management, just because I think everybody needs to do that. You got to get the ball in the hole and shoot a score. So that's going to be our focus. And having James on the team would be such an asset to any college golf team, because James is not only a team player, he thrives on the competition and the camaraderie of hanging out with the other players and the coach, and I think that kind of surrounding would be a great influence on him, and I think he would bring a lot to the team. And his golf game will bring a lot to the team. I think he has some strong assets to his game, his length, and his desire to be the best he can. So I expect great things from James over the next couple of years. I think he's really going to come into his own when he's at college. Here's just a quick picture of his grip. We try to keep the grip somewhere around 2.5 knuckles. His right hand's on there, beautiful. Watch his grip pressure. Here's a couple. This is just a continuous swing with James hitting the driver. And one of James' assets is his swing speed. He has a tremendous amount of club head speed, which is just a gift that you either have it or you don't. And he really likes to unleash it, and the more we can control his ball flight, the better he drives it. So he's doing great with that. Here's a target line view of James with the driver. Great balance. He's got great intensity on the golf course. And it's I mean, beautiful right through here. I mean, the ball just takes off right on line. Just really solid in this area right here. Just beautiful. This is James doing a little pitch shot here. Because as we all know, you got to have a good short game as well as the long game. And this is where James put a lot of time in. He's been working on his pitching and his bunker play and chipping and trying to get the ball in the hole. Just trying to chip this thing in. So I think he's doing great with this. You know, just a little bit about myself, if you need to know. My name is Michael Hunt. I've been down here with the Jim McLean Golf School at Doral for the last 10 years. And I've just really enjoyed working and spending the time with James, because it's just somebody who really just enjoys learning and playing the game. And when we have the tour players drop by, I always try to get James involved with the guys and let him pick their brains and play with them. So he's just a great student of the game. Very, very solid. And here's just a stroke of James with his putting stroke. And you know, when James has putts under 30, he shoots in the 60s. So it's she's shot a couple low scores this year. In the past 2 months, he shot 66 at his home course and had a tremendous day of putting. So just really expecting great things from James over the next couple years, and thinks he's gonna. I think he's gonna have a great college career, and I'm looking forward to watching the college and the amateur season in the next couple years. If you need to contact me, please reach me at Doral. You can reach me on my cell phone at 786-412-2212. And looking forward to hearing from you. And I think you guys will have a great choice in James Field.